Long ball number 3 here this morning. The U.S. Open Cup here on home soil is at the quarterfinal stage. All MLS teams at this point. A bit of a contentious one. San Jose, Austin went to penalties. Bruce Arena not so happy about a yellow that looked like a red card offense.
Looked like a red card offense. Obviously, the other story here is that Brendan Vasquez went down with a non-contact injury, and they're waiting on an MRI in Austin, so that is not great. I mean, the Open Cup kind of snuck up on a lot of us, right? I mean, this is a very busy summer that we've witnessed. I was very focused on the Gold Cup. That is now over, and there's going to be a natural letdown. And we go from, the Gold Cup and the United States loses to Mexico to, wait, hold on. Wait, the quarterfinals of the Open Cup are happening now? Okay. Let me pay attention to that. Let me give that some love because obviously we do support the U.S. Open Cup here on Morning Kick Around, and it's been part of my career over the years to talk about the Open Cup. Minnesota beating Chicago after extra time. It took 2 goals from Yeboah or Kelvin Yeboah. I didn't get my Yeboah's wrong. Kelvin Yeboah to win that game for them. There was a red card in that match not as well. There was a red card in that match to Omar Gonzalez in the 25th minute, which really hurt Chicago's chances of getting through. Again, Austin going through. Minnesota, I'm trying to remember my history, Rob. Maybe you have this in your brain. Minnesota's never won an Open Cup. Right? Never been in a final of an Open Cup. Don't believe that to be the case. Maybe they've been in a final. Somebody can give me some history there if I'm not remembering that correctly. I definitely think Austin aiming for their first Open Cup title. That would be a big deal for them. They're struggling in the league. This is one of those things where we don't yet, as American soccer fans, think of the Open Cup at the same level as maybe the FA Cup, where it sort of saves your season if you win that trophy. I mean, think about Crystal Palace, right? 2019. See, this is why I didn't trust myself. Chris is saying Minnesota United 2019 Open Cup. That makes sense. Crystal Palace, they didn't have a Premier League season to write home about, but they did win a trophy, and it was a remarkable achievement for that club, considering they had never won that trophy. They never won any trophy, as far as I'm remembering. So if there's and these teams don't have that history, of course, in American soccer, but, maybe somebody is looking at their first Open Cup title.
So the today's games, the other half of the Open Cup quarterfinals, tonight is Philly versus Red Bulls at 7 Eastern, and in Nashville versus DC United at 9 Eastern. Very Eastern-centric here. Who of those teams will be meeting Minnesota and Austin, do we think?
Oh, man. You want me to handicap these games? I mean, it kind of depends on what the lineups look like. Philadelphia has slid just a bit in Major League Soccer play. It's not so much that I think you worry about making the playoffs or anything, but they were in first, and now they're in third, and there's something to that. We'll see. The Red Bulls, that's they're kind of a conundrum. Like, what are they? Where are they right now? They've had 3 draws in a row in the league. I would shade it to Philly because that game's at Subaru Park, and home field advantage does matter. I don't know what the showing will be from the fans in Chester tonight. And then Nashville's got DC United. DC United's not a good team. They haven't been at any point this year. Nashville is a team challenging for the top spot in the Eastern Conference. Are they unbeatable? No, clearly not. I mean, it took a very late goal from Henny Mukhtar from the penalty spot for them to beat Philly in their last MLS game. And they did that, but they did do that with down a man for the last half hour. So I would shade it to Nashville, and I would shade it to Philly, and we'll see.
Some Cup magic tonight, perhaps. Thank you for tuning in if you're watching this right now. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button just under the window that we're in here, do so now. It doesn't cost you a darn thing. And it helps support the channel and this show, Morning Kick Around. We're attempting to become the town square of the American soccer conversation. So more people on board, the better. You want to take your support of Morning Kick Around up a notch. $3.99 a month is all it costs you to become an MK Ultra member of the channel. You get access to the Morning Kick Around Discord server, which has some great conversation threads of local soccer, MLS, and the international game and the national teams. Some great conversations happening on the Morning Kick Around Discord server. You can also support on Coffee. facebook.com/morning kick around. We got some specific goals for some things that we're really trying to do, even an on-site broadcast in 2026. Follow along on social media at mkickaround on X, Instagram, Blue Sky, or write us a note, morningkickaround@gmail.com. And one last note, if you like podcasts, you can find Morning Kick Around on your favorite podcast platform. Just look for Morning Kick Around.